What is going on, guys? It is John from Pistons Territory back at you with another video. And today I want to talk about a way too early free agent target, and that man is Cameron Johnson. Before we talk about Cameron Johnson, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help out. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. It would mean a lot to me. And make sure to follow me, jclaus29 on Twitter. We post some Pistons content over there sometimes. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's look at Cameron Johnson as a potential free agent target. Cameron Johnson was involved in the Kevin Durant blockbuster trade. This trade deadline, he is 26 years old. And man, ever since he has joined the Brooklyn Nets, he has been looking like an absolute star. Cameron Johnson is averaging around 17 points a game for the Nets so far. His field goal percentage and three-point percentages have gone down considerably, but he is obviously at a much higher usage rate and has taken a lot more shots on the Brooklyn Nets, showing he is a starting caliber forward in this league. Maybe he can even be more than that someday. Cameron Johnson came into the league at 23 years old, so he's going to be a 26-year-old restricted free agent this offseason, and there should be a lot of teams very interested in his services this offseason, which would be the Detroit Pistons, who could have potentially $60 million in cap space, and I think Cameron Johnson fits this young core very well. At the end of the day, you need shooting around Cade and Ivy, and obviously Jalen Duren as well, and Cameron Johnson would very well provide that. I don't think this means that the Pistons would trade Bojan Bogdanovic. I think they would probably keep both of them around, but it would make Bogey more expendable either next trade deadline or next offseason because you will have Cam Johnson essentially fulfilling the role Bogdanovic is playing right now. In his career, Cameron Johnson is a 39% three-point shooter, and that's really the only stat you need to know. Offensively, he shouldn't be much of a game changer for the Pistons. I don't think he's really going to help them that much on that end of the floor. He is 6'8", though, so he does have decent size. Not the most athletic guy in the world, but also isn't a guy that's going to be targeted on defense as much as you think. Then my question would be, how much would you pay Cameron Johnson in the offseason? I really don't know. I'm hearing $20 million per year being thrown around a little bit. I don't know if I'd pay him that much, but I think the good news with the Cameron Johnson signing is if you sign him to let's say a 3 or 4 year deal, 2 years into that contract, you could probably look to flip him maybe for a first round pick or to a contender and get some assets back if he's not fitting with the team. There might be a decent chance that the Nets want to bring him back next offseason. Really don't know what the Brooklyn Nets are going to do. Kind of have a nice young core group of players, but they also could just look to sell off and get as many assets as they possibly can. Cameron Johnson profiles really well for this team. If I had to throw a number at you, I would say 4 years, $80 million. Do you think that's too much? I'm not too keen on giving him 4 years. I would honestly like to give him a 2 or 3 year deal, maybe at a higher AAV. At the end of the day, Cameron Johnson is going to be able to make threes, and that's what the Pistons are going to need around Cade and Ivy. Phoenix this year in 17 games, he started in 16 of those games. He shot 45% from three. That's obviously, I don't know how sustainable that really is, but averaged 14 points a game as well. He was really good for them and stepped up when needed. So let me know your thoughts, Cameron Johnson, on the Pistons. Do you think it could happen? I think the Pistons are definitely going to be interested. Let me know some other teams you think that are going to be interested. I do think the Pistons will have a lot of competition when it comes to signing Cameron Johnson. I think the Nets obviously are probably going to want to bring him back. But let me know, and let me know some other free agents you guys are interested in this offseason. But I am John from Pistons Territory. Make sure to check out all our videos on the channel. We got some draft talk, Jarris Walker talk. We'll have some more draft videos coming out shortly. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.